You're watching Homegirl Creates with me, Adora. I want to show you how I make my own watercolors by watering down some paint, and then how I clean out my brush on scrap paper, and then I come back and doodle it. So I'm going to start by labeling my lids, because otherwise I'm going to forget what color it was. This is Kissing Booth, so I'm going to label it KB. Give it a little shake. And I'm going to pour just a little bit into the deli cup. About half. And then I'll top that off with some water. Give it a little stir. Put the lid on and shake it up. Now I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to spritz my paper with water and just smear the paint all over it. Nothing exact here, just kind of randomness. And then I decide these would make nice roses, so I'm going to go ahead and start making swirls as I'm cleaning out my paintbrush. I do a little dip in the water cup. And then, as you see on the paper towel, it's pretty well clean. Next color. So I continued to do this with all my colors, and I got to this coral. I'm stirring it this time with an apple stick. The kind you find on a caramel apple. And then I'm going to just swirly drip it onto my paper. Gives it more interesting texture. You can even roll the paint off of the stick. Here's all my color cups all done. Look at them all. Aren't they pretty? Once the paper is dried, the next day I came back in and I used it for my Doodle a Day project. It's important for me to manage my depression by doodling or doing some kind of project every day. I'm using a gel pen and I'm just tracing out where I think the flowers should be. I constantly turn my paper because I don't want to get stuck in a rut where everything looks the same. I want to keep it interesting. Plus I see things and I'm like, ooh, let's do that. And then I turn it and I turn it and I turn it. And I find all kinds of interesting things. I'll even come back to some things after I've already drawn the original shape and give it more detail. And I'm not thinking about anything in particular, just looking for shapes. Helps me to clear my mind. I might spend 5 minutes to an hour a day doodling. I manage my depression through art and creativity. I'm not an expert. I just know how I feel.